Get ready to match the stars. Johnny Brown, Brett Summer, Charles Nelson Reilly, Trish Stewart, Richard Dawson, and Marcia Wallace as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 75. And now here's the star of Match Game 75, Gene Rayburn.
Johnny Olsen and friends. What is that?
A skin disease.
Your Betty Boop dress? That's very unusual. I've never seen it. Have you ever seen anything like that, Richard?
Sure, I've got one hanging up at home.
I borrowed it from him.
Oh, I see. All right.
That's a real classy outfit.
Thank you very much.
One of the sharpest dresses on television.
Aren't you nice to say that?
Yeah.
Perceptive that. Reuben Brothers International will be very happy to hear you say that, and so will CBS. All right. Shall we carry on?
Why not?
Or shall we play the game? Well, let's carry on and play the game. Bev Owens and Kay Popejoy are two players here. How are you, ladies? We're in the middle of round one. Kay's had her question with McHale's Navy, which was a marvelous answer, and your first round question will come up in a moment or so. But before we do that, we've got to do a little business for you. This is it, dear friend. Go. There you are. All right. How much money have you won? You don't know.
I don't know.
$8,800.
Right, okay.
Just want to get that on the record there, and this is your question. Your first rounder goes like this. I have a little riddle for you, dear friend.
Oh, I love riddles.
Why did the Hollywood psychiatrist need 2 couches for one patient? The answer, because the patient thought he was blank and blank. You've got it. Why did the Hollywood psychiatrist need 2 couches for one patient? The answer, because the patient thought he was blank and blank.
Now, you will notice that Charles is right. It is not writing, and I am.
All right.
So if we have the same answer, right?
Are you
I don't
thinking
wanna be
again,
accused.
Marcia?
Yes.
Thinking is not allowed here.
I know this. It
Just-
always gets me in trouble.
Trust your first instinct. Whatever
I
came
know.
to your head first, put it down
You
on that
don't
card.
want to know, Gene.
Oh, yes. I
Trust
do.
me on this. You don't want to know.
All right.
Oh, God.
All right. That's very good. That's good. All right, Charles. Slip it in the slot there. We come to Bev Owens. The riddle goes, why did the Hollywood psychiatrist need 2 couches for one patient? And the answer, because the patient thought he was blank and blank.
Trust your first instincts, right?
Yeah, what'd you say?
Male and female.
Oh, really? What's your second instinct?
It's not as exciting
It's funny,
as the
that
first.
never crossed my mind, and I thought about this for quite a while. Johnny, what came into your little head?
As little as the
Sonny and Cher.
Sonny and Cher is a good one. There's one good one. Brett, what do you say?
I love life.
And
Life.
I want to live. What?
Oh, do another chorus. But I said Rowan and Martin.
Rowan and Martin. Okay, another. So we got Sonny and Cher and Rowan and Martin
And 2 friends that I love, Martin and Lewis.
Martin and Lewis.
Talk about name dropping on national network.
Because the patient thought he was, according to Bev, male and female. Now, what about this patient, according to you?
According to their answers, I feel really old. I said Laurel and Hardy.
Laurel and Hardy.
Something.
She is over the hill, isn't she?
Actually, the 2 people that I love most of all on the panel, Brett
How sweet.
and Charles, otherwise known as Jekyll and Hyde.
Jekyll and Hyde. You know, this really rarely happens. I don't know if it's ever happened before that we've had 6 different answers. Has that ever happened? Maybe once or twice. If you
Marcia's
come up
on
with
a roll, she can't miss.
No, I was on a roll.
Yeah.
And the pressure was killing me. Sonny and Cher.
Sonny and Cher. That's what Johnny said.
Well,
Okay.
they're male and female, though.
Yes, they are.
They are.
All right,
Aren't
so we
they?
go to round 2. Kay, what'll it be?
B.
A it is. Everybody plays? It was winter. What's that? You said B? How come I picked A?
Because
She
you
said
haven't
B.
turned your hearing aid up.
Did she say B? Yeah. Okay. You wouldn't lie to me, would you?
Humor him.
All the other mechanics at the service station are jealous of Jerry, the boss's son.
Oh.
Jerry never gets in trouble, even when he takes a blank under one of the cars. the other mechanics at the service station are jealous of Jerry, the boss's son. Jerry never gets in trouble, even when he takes a blank under one of the cars.
Under or outer?
Under one of the cars.
Look at him. Has he had a decent answer this week?
He's getting under one of the cars.
Now, what is it again? Jerry the
Jerry,
son. I got
the
all of
boss's
that.
son, never gets in trouble, even when he takes a blank under one of the cars.
Okay.
Oh!
What did you think he
got
said?
By Joe.
I've already finished I finished it. It's in the slot. What did I say?
All right, that's very good. Charles will be ready in a couple of
hour.
days, and we'll press on. He's noticed the way his lips move when he spells things.
And when he reads, too.
And when he reads, yes. All right, Kay. All the other mechanics at the service station are jealous of Jerry, the boss's son. Jerry never gets in trouble, even when he takes a blank under one of the cars.
Oh, God. A woman?
Yeah. A woman? A little greasy under there, isn't it? What'd you say?
I said a nap.
A nap is good? Yeah. Nap is very good, isn't it? Yeah. That's a very good answer. No, it's better than that. Brett?
You don't win anything with those kinds of terrific answers. I was going to say a chick, broad, dame, all that stuff, but I said girl.
One of the girl. That's one for Kay. Charles?
I said chick, broad, dame, or cookie. That's the sneakiest thing.
How did you? What was he? He was concealing it way over there, and you saw it anyway.
I didn't see it, I just guessed it.
Oh, you guessed it. Okay. Now, she's looking for a woman under one of the cars there. What are you offering? Even when he takes a blank under one of the cars. What do you say there?
Well, you see, the kissing bandit from the last show just addled my brain, and so he needed to take a nap.
A nap under one of the cars. What do you say?
Brett and Charles shocked me with a terrible broad dame cookie. Having class, I said, lady customer.
Lady customer. 3.
Some of those broads are great.
Right. Marcia, my dear, it is your turn.
I know, and you're starting to look good to me, Gene. But it's such a sad comment on my social life, isn't it? Napola.
Napola. So that's 3 for you. Your second round question will come up. You'll have to match 3 to stay in the game, 4 to win. But right now, before anything happens, got this for you. Now we're ready to finish this game. Bev, this is yours. Remember, 3 to tie, 4 to win. It was winter, and Herbie the Undertaker didn't have a sled, so he slid down the hill on a blank. It was winter, and Herbie the Undertaker didn't have a sled, so he slid down the hill on a blank.
Oh, Herbie the Undertaker.
Herbie the Undertaker is what I'm saying.
Oh, of course.
Herbie the Undertaker didn't have a sled in this cold, bitter winter, so he slid down the hill on a blank. Okay.
Now, that's not really terrible. He's already thrown a card away.
He threw one away, rejected one, did he? Don't strain yourself, Charles. Okay. Now we're ready. Bev? It was winter. And Herbie the Undertaker didn't have a sled, so he slid down the hill on a blank.
On a coffin.
On a coffin. The lady's looking for a coffin. Would you give that lady a coffin?
He slid down the hill in a coffin.
On a coffin. Upside down. But a coffin, nevertheless. There it is. There's one for her, 2 more to tie, 3 to win. What?
'Twasn't the cough that carried her off. 'Twas the coffin they carried her off in. Casket.
Casket or coffin. Another one. One more to tie, Charles.
Changing this dreary subject, I chose a much lighter, brighter, gayer word. Slab.
A slab. All right. Another coffin to tie. He said slab.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Slab's a little bit difficult to wield,
That's right. They're all usually
No,
marble.
the only thing that would be a coffin or a casket.
Coffin or casket. Okay, that ties the score. Now the coffin wins the game, Richard. It's up to you.
Well, he could slide down on a corpse, I guess, couldn't he?
Or a corpse dead.
Yeah.
And if there was a race and he won,
Yep.
what would they call that dead person? A lucky stiff.
Coffin. Coffin wins the game. What do you have?
A corpse or a corpsette?
Corpse or corpsette. Congratulations once again. You've got $8,900 now. Kay, it was a short meeting, but a very pleasant one for us.
Thank you. It's been fun.
Kay Popejoy, we've got a gift for you, together with our thanks. Goodbye, my dear. There goes Kay Popejoy. Now, Ben, we're going to have another go at it. You ready? You could go, you could win a lot of money here again. We polled a recent studio audience, Bev, and we got their best response to this. Let's see what it says. Blank 8. EIGHT. And the answer they gave most often is worth $500 if you match it, then $250, then $100. Whom do you call on?
Marcia.
Marcia.
Well, hello. Dinner at 8.
Dinner at 8. Okay, there's one.
Brett.
This is a gambling term.
What?
A hard 8.
Hard 8. Oh, yeah. Is that right? 8 the hard way?
It's 8 the hard way, you
Oh,
know.
they call a hard 8?
They call it a hard 8.
Yes. I don't gamble, so I wouldn't know.
I don't either. I once heard Jack Klugman talking to a friend.
Jack who?
Richard.
All I need is a hard 8.
Pieces of 8.
Pieces of 8. So now the three that you have been given are hard 8, pieces of 8, and dinner at 8. Do you want one of those, or do you want to give us one of your own?
I'll take Richard's pieces of 8.
Richard's pieces of 8 is the one we are looking for. She, of course, hopes it's up there under the $500 response, but as usual, we'll begin down at the bottom and reveal the $100 response. Pieces of 8 it is. Right off the bat, congratulations to you. That's $100 additional dollars. You now have an even $9,000. Audience, what do you think is under the $250? Dinner at 8. Let's see it. Crazy 8. What the heck is that? Is that a game?
Card game.
A card game. Figure 8? Okay, Earl, let's see it. Figure 8 it is. Yeah. Everybody in the audience is saying figure 8, and they were right. Okay. Now, Bev, you're going to play for $1,000. Which one celebrity do you think you could match head-to-head on that?
Richard.
All right, Richard, get set to write your response to this, if you please. Blank mask. M-A-S-K. Blank mask. Now he's finished. Bev, give us your answer. One you think will match his for $1,000. What do you say? Blank mask.
Black mask.
Black mask. All right. She says black mask will match you for $1,000, Richard. May we see it?
Halloween.
Halloween mask. Is that good?
That's good.
Yeah, he's got a good one there. Well, of course, he always gives good ones because he's done it a lot there. Now, listen, you've got your $9,000, Bev, and you're going to meet another player in a moment or so after we do a little business with America. Then you hurry right back.
Today's consolation prizes are a 7-piece set of West Bend cookware with exclusive tough white, the durable ceramic interior that won't fit, peel, or scrape off and is so easy to clean. And a two-test electric rotary lawnmower, effortless starting, and the OPEI safety approval seal exclusively from True Value Hardware stores. And treat your kids to a good hot nourishing dish with a supply of Franco-American spaghetti or SpaghettiOs. They only cost about 15 cents per serving. And you can treat yourself to more fun and blanks when Match Game 75 continues in a minute.
Now we're ready to go, shall we? Oh, before we do that, we got to meet Henry Griff. Say hello to Henry. Hi, Henry. You know this lady?
Oh, I sure do. She's a tough competitor.
Yeah. Where are you from, Henry?
Well, I'm originally from the East Coast.
Yep.
Gene, I've been watching your game practically ever since it started, and I've noticed mostly all the girls that come on, they give you this, I've been married for 2 years, my husband's a very lovely man, I got 2 or 3 kids. Well, I'm going to brag too.
Yeah.
I've been married for years and years and years to the same gal, and my marriage has been absolutely blank.
What, you mean you have no kids? You mean you have no kids? Is that what
you're loaded with them?
Oh, you are? Well, then it couldn't have been such a blank marriage if you're loaded with kids there. How many kids have you got, Henry?
4.
4. And where do you live now?
10 grandchildren in around San Bernardino area.
Yeah. Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
What do you do? Anything? You just...
anything I can get.
Really? Okay, well, I hope you get something here, Henry. I don't know what it's going to be, but I hope you get it. All right, here we go. Henry, what do you want?
Well, we'll start with A.
A. We ask the challengers to do this because some of them find them more difficult than others. One boxer said to the other, "That kid Hogan is a real sissy. Between rounds, he sits in his corner playing with his blank." A boxer. He says that kid Hogan is a real sissy. Between rounds, he sits in his corner playing with his blank. It's easy for Richard because he used to be a boxer. Did you know that?
He knows all about that stuff. I'm going to copy his answers.
Yes. Had 19 fights. If you're not nice to him, he'll belt you in the blank.
Well, I came from an athletic family.
You came from an athletic family?
All my uncles were boxers, except my Uncle Fred. He was a Cocker Spaniel.
Naturally. All right, Fred, put in the slot.
I'm trying to think of the. I know the answer.
Oh, now wait a minute. Now, if you're trying to think of it, just come over here and whisper in my ear, and I'll help you clarify it if you've got an answer. And I'll wait a minute. Hold my mic away.
Keep your hands up.
Stand up. Get away from the microphone.
Oh, shall we dance?
No, let's pretend you come up here to dance.
Oh, thank you.
Will the owner of car 612
Thank you, Gene. I couldn't think what that was.
What it is?
Now, Henry. One boxer said to the other, "That kid Hogan is a real sissy. Between rounds, he sits in his corner, playing with his blank."
With his mitts. Boxing mitts.
With his boxing mitts. You don't like that, huh?
I give up.
You give up? Henry gives up. He says, "I give up."
Don't give up, Henry. Never give up, dear boy.
What do you say?
Hang in there, baby.
It's Howard Cosell speaking to Muhammad Ali. Well, Howard, I say my mouthpiece.
My mouthpiece. You gotta hold it upside down. My mouthpiece. All right. What do you say?
I couldn't think of this word. All I could think of was assistant. But it's... Oh, I spelled it wrong. Anyway, it's second. But I left out the C. Wait a minute.
Yeah, but that has nothing. It's a rotten. Mitts is what he says. Why do you say, Charles?
What do you say, Chuck?
I said doll.
Doll.
I happen to know personally Sugar Ray Robinson, so don't make me mad.
Yeah, that's right. Don't get funny with him.
Friend.
Okay, Miss Cherry Lady of 1975, what do you say?
Oh, dear. Well, Henry, you and I and Kid Hogan played with the gloves.
Gloves! There's one for Henry. Very good. Very good. What do you say, Richard?
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
What round is this? I always played with Teddy Bear.
Teddy Bear. Okay.
Go, Marcia.
Marcia, you're on.
I would.
You're on a roll.
Ding, the bell sounded.
It's Rubber Ducky.
His rubber ducky. Okay.
That's not
Well, that was one for him, but not a total disaster, was it?
No.
Not bad. First round questions are really tough there. Bev, this is yours. Murray, the delicatessen owner, said...
Why?
Hi, hon.
See, I'm going to have to start all over because you two were talking to each other. You haven't heard a word I said. I read the question 3 times while you were talking to each other.
He was arguing people's answer.
Murray, the delicatessen owner, said, "Whenever my wife complains about the noise in the delicatessen, I stuff her ears full of blank." That's what Murray, the delicatessen owner, said. Whenever my wife complains about the noise in the delicatessen, I stuff her ears full of blank. Presto.
Charles and I were talking about the other. He said that wasn't sissified enough to be playing with your rubber ducky and your second.
Oh, yes.
And I said,
Yes.
and I said that
Got it?
was.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Bev, Murray, the delicatessen owner, said, whenever my wife complains about the noise in the delicatessen, I stuff her ears full of...
Salami.
Salami. She said salami. Johnny, what do you say?
Well, in my neighborhood, I would say bagels and lox.
Bagels and lox. Salamis, what's he looking for, Brett?
From a man who lives on soul food comes bagels and lox.
Yes.
I said pastrami.
Pastrami, and it's not salami. Charles?
Truly, the best stoppage of the ear passage would be chopped liver.
That's exactly right. That is exactly right. Because you could mold it to the ear canal. What do you say?
Or deviled eggs, since he was such a
that
devil.
would do it too, yeah. That would do it. And Richard?
Deviled eggs for your nose. Chopped liver
Liver for your ears. And Marcia. Salami is what she is looking for.
I'd be happy to give it to her.
Okay. That makes the score 1-1. At the end of the first round, we've got a tie. And now we've got this message for you. Now. Now listen, we've got a part company for 24 hours, but try and get along without me. I know it's going to be difficult, but just muddle your way through until we meet again. Until we meet again. Well, we'll all get together next time, whenever it is. We say next time because we never know what day this is, whether it's Friday or Monday. So we say next time.
We'll watch Bob Newhart show, won't we?
We'll all watch the Bob Newhart show.
And write your suggestions in who she should marry. Bozo the Clown, anybody.
I'm the one she should marry. I am the one. Write to Bob Newhart and tell him she should marry me. I'm not going to get off the stage until she makes up her mind that she's going to marry me. You see that? No.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 75, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.